What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TDOG coming to you guys with another video, man. Coming to you guys with another banger. Y'all know the vibes, man. If you guys haven't already, slap that like button because this is going to be a quick informational video on how to kick out of more finishers, how to really break it down the pin system, how it works, what you need to know, and things along that nature. So I've already made this video a few months ago. Did pretty well. Got like 15K views. That was nice. You know what I'm saying? That was nice. But there's a lot of differences, a lot of key differences since I believe patch 1.12 or 1.11, where they actually fixed the kickout system in terms of you cannot kick out of a billion finishers anymore. So we're gonna get into that, get into the nitty-gritty of that. If you guys haven't already, man, hit that subscribe button, bro, because we drop daily tutorials, daily bangers, daily content. Let's get into it. So basically I'm gonna break it down. So in the simplest form of things, so press down on the right stick, Jay. Shouts out to my boy Jay MMA. Press down on the right stick if you can. Okay, so this is what the pin system looks like, right? So you know what I'm saying, you press X to get out of it. You know what I mean? You spam X to get out of it. That's really it. Oh, wow. But basically, as you get hit with more finishers and more finishers and more finishers, Jay, beat me up while I talk so I can get into, just beat me up while I talk. As you get hit with more and more finishers, it gets, the actual meter itself gets wider, and your X, when you press X, it actually covers less range. So if you guys didn't know, with the kickout, there's actually a pin escape stat that every superstar has. And what you guys may not know is everybody's meter, I believe, is the same depending on the damage that you take. But the pin escape stat actually affects how much range your X button covers. So let's say you're someone with a high kickout rating like Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns. Your X would carry a lot, right? It would the X, you spam an X, it would, the range that the meter would actually go out to, fill up the gauge would you know what I'm saying, it would be more than someone like if you were R-Truth. So I say this to say, just to let you guys know how it works, really. But to let you guys know, there's no more kicking out of a bunch of finishers with a lower overall character. So if you guys like using lower overall characters and you're gonna come, you know what I'm saying, you're using like Brian Kendrick or I don't know, even someone like Sheamus, like an 85, if you don't have an 90 kickouts, 85 kickouts, 80 kickouts, and you're in like the 75 range, 70, I'm telling you guys right now, don't come on my page talking about how do I kick out, I need tips. Your tips don't work. You're not kicking out, bro. You may kick out of one finisher, but other than that, you're not kicking out, bro. So Jay's gonna hit me with the signature and then a finisher. I'm gonna show you guys how many finishers I kick out of. Now I will go over my method of actually kicking out, of pressing the X button, how I do it, and then I will go over how to actually optimize your ability and, you know what I'm saying, not getting finished. Because the whole goal of, you know what I'm saying, of being, pressing X and actually kicking out is to stay in the match and win the match of your own. So my first tip to you guys for kicking out of finishers, bro, is to be on the offensive as much as you can. You don't want to be on the defensive. And that's really it. That's the first tip, is be on the offensive as much as you possibly can, because I'm telling you guys, it's going to get to a point where you cannot kick out, right? Second tip, these are just before I even show you guys me kicking out. The second tip I have for you guys, man, is use resiliency, right? Resiliency is a payback you choose. You use it by pressing R2 and triangle, but only use resiliency when you absolutely know you're not going to kick out. Because after you use resiliency, the match is over. I'm telling you, after you use resiliency, the person that after you use resiliency, the pin after that, it's probably going to pin you. So resiliency has to be your absolute last option. There needs to be like layers. Like their first layer needs to be your offense, right? And in terms of kicking out, this all goes back to kicking out, because the whole goal of kicking out is staying in a match, right? So the first layer of not getting pinned, right? Because that's the goal of kicking out, is to not get pinned, is your offense. Be on the offensive, right? Do your thing. I have a bunch of videos on that, so go refer to those, right? The second layer of not getting pinned is your defense. So Jay, try to hit me real quick just so I can show up some defense as I missed the reversal. It's cool, majored it. Was that his sig? Oh, I did it to his sig. Oops. Anyways, doesn't matter. The second layer is defense. So your reversals need to be on point, your breakers need to be on point. The third layer is actual kick out, so being able to kick out. And then the fourth layer is resiliency. After that, if you get hit with another finisher, the match is over. There's no more kicking out of 6, 7 finishers unless you're a custom. But even then, I believe the fourth one is usually it, okay? So he's going to hit me with the finisher here, if he's able to, right? If it's a submission, cancel it, then just pin me. So cancel it, and then just pin me. So he's going to hit me with the finisher, and now watch the kick out. You see that right there? You saw how long it took me to do that? I was pressing X really fast. So here's my method. So just visualize this real quick. So beat me up, Jay, when I'm talking. In order to not let your hand slip off of the X button, you're gonna hold L2 down. You don't need to, but you're gonna hold L2 down, right? You're gonna hold up on the left stick with your left thumb, and you're gonna like put kind of really like, how do I say this? Grip your controller with both hands and kind of like crunch them together, really. And you're doing this with your left hand for grip. So when you spam on that X button, like I'm just, you don't miss. Like you don't miss your X button, because a lot of times you'll miss a kick out that you can actually hit because you missed your X button, right? So that's really how I kick out. That's all I can tell you guys on the actual mini game itself. But when it comes to kicking out, I just told you guys, being on the offensive, being on the defensive, being able to avoid when you're stunned, being able to get out of the, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you guys something. Let's say, hold on one sec, Jay. So I'm gonna show you guys something. Let's say I'm getting beat up, right? My stun meter's going up. Let's pretend my stun meter's almost full. I get up, right? There's certain moves you can do to stall for time. You could grab someone, Irish whip them in the corner, stall for time, right? You know what I'm saying? You can stall for time this way. You can grab someone, Irish them outside of the ring, stall for time. You can even, I don't advise doing this over and over because it's cheesy, but you can even get out of the ring, right? You can even get out of the ring. You can do things to stall for time. Don't spam this because it is irreversible and it's cheese, but if you really need a break in the action, you can even do a roll-up, because once your health gets to the point my health is at right now, and you get hit with finishers, right? There's really no coming, like it's over, really. You know what I mean? Keep going, Jay. So I'm gonna kick out as many finishers. Keep beating me up, Jay. I'm gonna keep going for as many finishers. I mean, as many kickouts as I can with the method I just told you guys. Let's pretend my defense failed me. My offense obviously failed me because I'm not beating him up, he's beating me up, and I'm stuck kicking out, right? I'm stuck kicking out. I have resiliency, so the third and the fourth layer of defense, of avoiding getting pinned, is like, it's still there. I have my third layer, I have my fourth layer. But you guys have to understand something. While resiliency is the fourth layer, right? It's the last resort. But the reason it's the last resort is because once you use resiliency, that you're not gonna be able to kick out anymore. So you have your third layer, which is it usually happens like this. On the finisher pin, Jay, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Anyways, but the finisher, that is gonna, you know what I'm saying? The finisher pin that makes you use resiliency is usually really close. Like, it's usually really close. It's usually like, oh, I almost kicked out, but I had to use resiliency. And the one after that, you're gonna use resiliency. I'm telling you, Armin, you're not gonna kick out of it. It's that simple. Now watch me try to kick out. Left stick up, hold L2. See that one right there? You see what I mean? You cannot, you literally can't. Right there, you literally can't. I'm Brock Lesnar. I'm literally Brock Lesnar. He just beat me up and then pinned me off of 2 finishers. That's how hard kicking out is. So for you guys asking for a kick out tutorial, I basically gave you guys what you need to know. You have to stop them from actually getting to that point and making use resiliency. Because once you use resiliency, the next finisher you get hit with, the next roll-up you get hit with, the next big move off the top rope or something you get hit with is probably going to be it. And it's that simple. So it's not me telling you something to do to kick out isn't going to do anything for you. I told you guys the way I do it. Everyone does it differently. But what you need to know is, all right, your offense is the first step of not getting pinned. Your defense is the second step of not getting pinned. Your kickouts is the third step of not getting pinned. And then resiliency is your final choice, because after that, the match for you is not looking good, okay? So hopefully you guys understood that, and you guys understood how different pins are, because I can't give you a method to kick out of a bunch of finishers anymore. It doesn't happen, right? So I appreciate you guys so much. Also, keep in mind, people with lower kickouts, you're not going to be able to kick out of that much at all, so... Anyways, thank you guys for making it this far. Thank you guys so much. It's your boy T-Dog. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to my boy Jay. I'll leave his link in the description. He edits a lot of my videos. This video won't be edited actually because he has to do something. But appreciate him for helping me out. So I'm going to drop his link in the description. He helps out a lot. And I'm out. Thank you.